Good morning, everybody. This is Toucan Dragon, and welcome back to Digi News. So earlier today, or yesterday, depending when I upload this video, more news was released on the Digimon Rearise Discord. So before we begin, I just want to give a huge thanks to data miners in this Discord. If you guys ever watch this, I just want to let you guys know that we really appreciate what you guys do. Alright guys, so it looks like we have a new banner coming on Friday, May 15th. Our next role night, Crusadermon. It looks like, just from this picture alone, she's getting her own clash battle, and of course, she's going to be a Bond effect. Scrolling down here, we have her stats and abilities, which I won't go into too much. I'll save that for my before you pull video. But at first glance, I really like her stats. Her stats are on par with Alphamon. Now, Alphamon only has a slight advantage with his HP. His HP is at 6,800, I believe, while she's at 6,300. And she has exact same power, defense, and actually has more speed than Alphamon. Alphamon has 8 speed, but it can be easily fixed with his plugins. While she has 27 speed, and looky here, she has her plugins right here. Power 700 with speed 24, and defense 206 with a block rate up by 25%. So stat wise, she looks pretty good. I really like her stats. Now moving on to her abilities, the one thing she does have going for her is that ignore enemy block. Because she deals 340% damage to 2 enemies at skill level 1 and ignores their block, as well as decrease their defense by 40%. So moving down to her sub skill kind of reminds me of Crusadermon. I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me. That red Digimon came out earlier this year that was Calm. That one, because he gives one Calm ally an evade, I believe. So Crusadermon is kind of like the brave version of that. In her sub-skill, she deals damage to 4 enemies, and she gives one brave ally an evade for 5 turns, with a cooldown of 105 in skill level 1, and 90 at skill level 10. And going on to her passive, she increases her own tech by 40% and crit by 40%, and that's permanent. She looks good. She's a role knight. She doesn't really have a gimmick going on. She's like one of the lesser role knights like Crusadermon, which, if you didn't know, he's actually a role knight. But it's nothing too crazy, not like Alphamon where he has a power increase with every skill he does, or Dynasmon where his gimmick is in his passive, where he does extra counter damage. So she's good, just not groundbreaking like those other role knights that we have out currently. But I do like her. But I don't know if I'm going to pull for her. I feel like she'd be better if her passive said, all brave allies, at least. Or, even better, all allies. Increase power to all allies and crit rate to all allies. Then she would be really good. And I would probably put more into her to pull for her. But, I don't know. Her passive is good, but it's greedy. I feel like she'll mostly do really good in Clash Battle, and pretty decent in PvP, especially during Brave Week, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. If you guys like her, and you think she'll do really good in your team, then go for it. You know, because she looks pretty good, but I'm gonna be saving. I'm still waiting on Digimon Paladin mode, and knowing me, I feel like I'm gonna go broke going for him, so I'm trying to save as much as possible. If we keep scrolling down here, we have the Clash Battle beginning May 15th when this banner releases, going all the way to May 31st. And it looks like Crusadermon and Dynasmon will have a plus 50% raid points and plus 30% stats. Calm Black or Greymon will have plus 10% raid, plus 20 stats. And Mirage Galgamon, Magna, Alpha, and Nightmon will have plus 10 raid and plus 10 stats. So it looks like Def Mirage Galgamon is coming back. So I'm just assuming here. I'm thinking he'll make his return in the Crusadermon banner. And looking at this image, it looks like she'll also be part of our current event with the Night Coins, which is good. And in the Battle Park, it looks like she'll get a plus 20% in her stats, and Mirage Galgamon will get plus 10%. It's kind of a shame though that she's releasing 2 days before Brave Week ends. I don't know. I feel like if she came out maybe a few days ago when this week just started, then people will be more enticed to pull for her because she'll probably do good this week. But at least she'll have the plus 20% stat boost all this month, all the way to June 21st. After that, looks like we're getting the mood bonus boost again with the stamina consumption halved, which is always nice if you're missing the story. And going down here, we have the late May challenge, which is the exact same thing that we have been getting every month. The only difference is towards the end, we are in the very bottom right here. Where is it? Right here. So 5 out of 5, the last node, we get 2 Crusadermon DGV codes. And once that's done, we get 1 Brave Skill Stone. So kind of your basic late month challenge. But after that, we have the most juiciest news. In the item shop, starting May 15th, Dynasmon training support set's gonna drop. For 200 rubies, 5 of his DGV codes, 3 comp skill stones, 1 all workout chips, 2 proteins, and his plugins. With counter! Look at that. So if you thought he was pretty good before, with this, he's gonna bring it up a notch. And what's really good too about his protection one, he has HP, which he'll be able to tank more hits with that counter, doing more damage. So for sure, I'm gonna get this when this releases for my Dynasmon, and because Com Week starts next week. But if you do manage to pull for Crusadermon, her plugins are coming out the exact same time as Dynasmon. She has her 700 power plus 24 speed, 206 defense, and plus 25% block. Next, we have the refresh of the Super Awakening starter set, I believe. I have a little bit to say about this. It all depends. It's hard because it's pretty pricey at $250, but I think it's worth it because of one, the Omni Skill Stone, which you could use on any Digimon you want. But we're getting 1 of each emblem, which yes, you can get for free in the underworld, but the drop rate is pretty low. And from what I've been hearing, people have been having trouble getting those drop rates for the emblems. So this is hardcore pay to win right here to save you a lot of time. Plus you're getting 20 Valiant codes and 20 Hero codes. So I think this Awakening starter set is worth it, but I don't suggest pulling for this yet until you have your team already laid out for you. If you're satisfied with your team, then go for it. Because what essentially Super Awakening is, it makes your Digimon that are future-proof stronger. Because we have Omegamon. Omegamon is by far the strongest Brave Digimon we have currently in Global. So naturally, you'd want to use this Brave emblem on him for his Super Awakening. Which is fine because even when Imperial Digimon Paladin mode comes out, Omegamon will still be a good Brave Digimon. So you want to use these emblems and awaken Digimon that are going to last a long time in the battle park. Because for one thing, it's really expensive. And the second thing, if you don't go this route, these emblems are really hard to get in the underworld. Not difficulty wise, just luck wise. The drop rate is horrible. But that's just my 2 cents on that. I bought 1 of the Awakening starter sets last week, I believe, and I used the emblem on my Omegamon. I don't know if I'm gonna get another one anytime soon, but it's here for a good while, till the 30th of June. So you have enough time to sit on it, just don't wait too long. Because once this goes away, all we have are these. The Awakening support sets for each individual personality. Which, to be honest, I don't think it's worth that. Because we're just getting 1 emblem, 5 hero codes, and 5 Valiant codes. Which hero codes we get in the Battle Park, Valiant codes we get in Clash Battle. This is more worth it because we're getting 1 of each, and the Omni Skill Stone. So I like this way better than these individual ones that we have after that. And these are here permanently. So you could skip these as long as you want, because they're not going to go away. This will. Spend your rubies wisely. Again, it's here until June 30th, so you have time. Anything else we got here? No, I guess that's it. With all that said, guys, I want to know your thoughts now. Are you guys going to pull for Crusadermon? Or are you going to wait and see what next month holds? Me personally, I might wait a little bit on Crusadermon, but before it goes away, I might do a pull or two, just to see if I could get her or not. I'm not going to go broke for her, because I don't believe she's worth going broke for. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please do me a huge favor and press that like button. And if you enjoy Digimon content, then you should subscribe. But don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you'll be notified when I post more videos. This has been 2Can Dragon, and if I can, you can too. Bye, guys.